Alright, what's up chads? Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're an OG. Now today we got a lot of really smaller stories for the PS5, but actually good news, right? I definitely want to talk about it. We also got some news for the Call of Duty 2020, and I think that some of you might be offended. No cap, I'm not exaggerating, okay? Like seriously, some of you might be offended. I definitely want to talk about it. Some good news though, but yeah, you guys will see what I mean in just a little bit. We also got some news for the Ubisoft that I want to start this video off with. Then I want to talk about some GTA 6 news. Now this one, I think the video is gonna take a darker turn. This news is coming from a leaker that actually leaked the fact that we're gonna be having a GTA 5 summer update before Rockstar Games confirmed it. Coincidence? I don't think so, guys. And nowadays, like, I don't want to believe any GTA 6 story, but this one is coming, apparently is coming from, allegedly is coming from a credible leaker. So I definitely want to talk about it, and with that, I just want to get right into it. If you're new here, I cover all the big gaming news, so if a chat like you is into that, then turn those notifications on. I'm gonna keep a chat like you in the loops. And speaking of free news, okay, Charles added me in the situation, and I'm not really gonna take a whole lot of time. I find the situation hilarious, but seriously, outside of me making a YouTube video, this situation is pretty dark, and I say call the police, yeah, okay? Because we're hearing that Ubisoft Quebec boss departs independently of emerging allegations. Now for sure, this doesn't shock me or anything, because previously we had Jason Shard that put a full-blown report out by saying that the Ubisoft boss were actually picking up Bobs. They were touching Bobs and Vagana. They were asking for Bobs and Vagana's pick. They were going around. I know it sounds like I'm joking around, but it's actually true, right? Like, Ubisoft is the new hotspot for high dopamine activities. And for sure, I cannot say certain words on YouTube, so smash the like button for me to be brave and still talk about it. The situation is pretty messed up, but hey, their boss now is departing because apparently he was also accused of doing Easter eggs unwillingly. So yeah, what else is new? Ubisoft is the new hotspot for high dopamine activities. But speaking of some high dopamine content, ladies and gentlemen, do not be hit in your G-spot, okay? I personally am hit in the G-spot just because of the fact that this one is coming from a credible leaker, but still, you do not want to let your dogs out, ladies and gentlemen. But we're hearing that Grand Theft Auto leaker reveals new heist details and GTA 6 map location. I mean, oh my god. A Grand Theft Auto leaker who accurately predicted GTA 5 would be ported onto PS5 as well as online updates has revealed information about upcoming Rockstar projects. Now, ladies and stud muffins, this has been something that we have been hearing for a very long time, for years in fact, so do not be hit in your G-spot. But the article says that this information comes from a leaker named Marco the Mexican, who claims to have a roommate that used to work for Rockstar North before being let go, along with nearly 100 other employees. I mean, that's pretty dark. Says that my roommate said that the new location is Liberty City. Nico Bellic is coming back with his voice talent, Michael Holick. Yo, time out. This goes against the laws of physics, right? Because we're talking about Michael Holick. This man was voice acting for Nico Bellic. You know, that was a very good voice actor. But this voice actor was someone who said that, hey, you're not giving me enough money. He said that he was pretty angry with Rockstar Games, and Rockstar Games was like, you know what, you can go pound sand. So now the fact that we're like hearing that with his voice actor, Michael Holick, and we're gonna be having a new location, Liberty City, Nico Bellic's coming back, that's a red flag. I personally don't believe in that, but you never know, they might have talked behind the scenes and everything might be good. So, you know, there's always that possibility. I don't want to dismiss it completely, but that is a red flag. He also added that the heist is about robbing gold reserves in Liberty City. Many free mode activities and quick jobs will be added to Remastered Liberty City and future updates for PS5, and it will be based on Liberty City. Moving on to GTA 6, the leaker wrote that his roommate did not work directly on it, but did do some programming. According to Marco the Mexican, the leaker, GTA 6 will take place in Vice City during an unknown time period. Furthermore, the game will have unique weather systems that will affect NPCs, such as random lightning strikes, and he also expects the announcement to be next year, but noted he wasn't given a deadline. Now, this is where the story gets a little bit dark, right? Because we're hearing that, quote, next GTA Online update deadline is July 2020, but might be moved to August 2020. And he said that before Rockstar Games actually confirmed this update, and he said all of that, right? He said that this update will be arriving this summer, and Rockstar Games literally confirmed that we're gonna be getting a new update. And he also accurately predicted the GTA 5 PS5 port as well, but noted how GTA Online content would be coming to the game single player. It says that every vehicle and weapon and other content from online will be added to the story mode. So yeah, the PS5 port came true, that summer update came true, and now he's claiming that we're gonna be having another update, and the final update for GTA Online will be Return to Liberty City. I personally am excited if that is true, but do not be hitting your G-spot. This could be a baloney. This might not happen. And imagine, right, this news is real, but at the end of the day, you never know. Plans can always change. So do not be hitting your G-spot. We're also hearing that Project Athia will be an open world game according to the Square Enix, and the quote is the following. The game Project Athia, which will release for PS5, is an open world style game in which users can freely move around the game world. Wow, that's pretty shocking. Listen, I don't want to offend anybody. I'm actually interested in Project Athia. I know a lot of people are, and now the fact that Square Enix is saying that this is gonna be an open world game. I mean, I thought it's gonna be an open world game, but now we have a confirmation. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. I know that some people will be hitting the G-spot, other will be getting that dopamine crash. It's just one of those things, right? Some people like the open world games, other people do not. And speaking of some PS5 news, right, we're hearing that there will be a remastered version of the Spider-Man that will be coming to PS5, and it will take the full advantage of the PS5 hardware, and it's going to be bundled with the Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it's coming from Game Informer. And personally, I don't believe in that. Now sure, they can easily bundle that PS4 Spider-Man game with the PS5 Spider-Man Miles Morales games. I fully believe in that. That can happen, but remastering a masterpiece, I mean, I don't think that's why remaster a game that looks good, right? That just doesn't make sense. This goes over my head, but you know what, let's see what happens. We're also hearing that PS5 leveraged a staggering 89% global increase in game conversation on Twitter to build awareness and interest despite the Roni situation. Make sure you guys are washing your hands and then smash the like button. I do not want anyone to catch the Roni. In other news, this is a Shillong measuring contest, right? Like this article was put up by Aeronaut Van de Velde, and he put it up last night and says that, you know what, PS5 Shillong is very big. They're doing really good despite the Roni situation, and everybody's talking about PS5. I mean, I'm even talking about it, right? This is something that broke yesterday as well. Admittedly, I'm a little bit late on the story. I wasn't able to cover the story, but I just want to, you know, run through this pretty fast. We also have more stories, and I just want to talk about everything in one video. These are all the leaked images of the side panels of the PS5, and allegedly are taken by somebody who's actually producing the PS5s and coming from a production warehouse where PS5 is being manufactured as we speak. And this confirms the fact that we're gonna be able to change up the side panels to maybe something else. And Sony have done that with the PS4 in the past, but of course that didn't blow up. People weren't hit in the G-spot, this and that. Maybe this time they're gonna do it, but there's always a chance that this could be 3D printed. So yeah, everything you see or hear, do not believe it, man. Now, speaking of Call of Duty 2020, I think that some of you guys will be offended, at least if you play on the Xbox. But listen, I'm just reporting the news. Just like how Wonderheart make the shoes, I report the news. Smash the like button for that one. But this news is coming from PS5 only Twitter account, because Call of Duty League is the source, okay? We're hearing that PlayStation is the official partner of the Call of Duty League. And it's not really a shocking news. And listen, I don't want to offend any Xbox players, because it seems like that Xbox players get offended. And Sony ponies get offended too, so do not be offended. These are just facts, right? Because a lot of people thought that we're gonna be having the Call of Duty 2020 trailer during the Xbox reveal event. And I made a video on it. I was like, guys, we're not gonna get it. I explained it, and for sure it did not happen. One of the main reasons was that Treyarch employee did make a cameo during the PS5 reveal event, so that was like a little mini confirmation, and now we have more. And they say that it therefore looks like the rumored Call of Duty Black Ops game will be heavily marketed alongside PlayStation 5 and into PS5's next-gen launch, with, quote, play first on PS5 is expected. So League Play kind of confirmed it. And on the other hand, this is something that I really cannot show, but I'm pretty sure, like, if you look at this picture, you already know what I'm talking about, right? You can always go over on the Modern Warfare Warzone Twitter account to look at the picture. I just cannot show it, man, because Activision will send this video to YouTube heaven, because the Red Door, which is the alpha for Call of Duty 2020, received another update today, and the update is 10 gigabytes, and that's a huge update for a closed alpha. Now, yesterday I did report the fact that, and that came from Brad's, who is data miner. If you have watched that video, you know what I'm talking about, right? Brad did say that we received a new update for the PlayStation 4 version of the Red Door, and if we get the same update for the Xbox Series X, he will be able to data mine it, because it's easier to do that on Xbox compared to PS4. And now we're hearing that a new update came out. I'm not sure if this is the same update. Maybe it's the same update, but Modern Warzone is a little bit slow to report it. I mean, no disrespect, you know, it always happens. It happens with me too, right? But Call of Duty 2020 marketing rights are going with PS5, dog. So does that mean that we're gonna be having exclusive content? Most likely, yes. But let's not hope for that 1-year survival exclusivity kind of thing. Imagine they make like zombies exclusive for PS5 for a year. That's gonna start WW4 on God, because we already been through WW3, right? But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep a chat like you in the loops. Click on any of the video on the screen. You're gonna get a kick of dopamine, and I will see you right there. Stud Muffin.